Hello and welcome to another Outlaws of Thunder Junction draft. I'm Paul Cheon and we have been rolling. And we are now ranked number 87. We have cracked the top 100 and let me tell you, it's a great feeling. We had a nice deck in the last draft with double Jasper Flint. We went from 1 Jasper Flint to 2 Jasper Flint. Time to claim the gems here and let's try to go for 3 Jasper Flints. Why can't we have 3 Jasper Flints? We deserve it. Right? Anyways, before this draft fires, I did want to say, if you've been enjoying this content and wanted to support the channel in another way, I did launch a Patreon channel. The link to the Patreon is in the description below. By subscribing to the Patreon, even at the lowest tier, you do get access to the Discord channel, which I think is the highest value that you get. A lot of information there, a lot of people posting their logs, their trophy picks, so a lot of stuff to learn there. And of course, big shout out to all the current patrons. I really do appreciate all of your support as it allows me to continue pumping out this awesome Outlaws of Thunder Junction content. All right, queue's filled up and let's see if we can open something nice. Botanical Sanctum does not count as something nice. What else do we have? Shoot the Sheriff, solid removal spell. Mystical Tether, also a solid removal spell. So those are pretty nice. There's Hypothesizzle, but I don't want to start the draft with a blue-red card. It is the worst archetype currently. Hypothesizzle is a decent card. Eartha Joe is also a decent card, but again, red-white, unlike the previous set, not one of the stronger color combinations. So for me, I'm really debating between Shoot the Sheriff and Mystical Tether and trying to figure out what to do from there. I do like the fact that Mystical Tether just hits absolutely everything, but Shoot the Sheriff is in a better color. Well, you know what? We drafted 2 back-to-back black-red decks, so that's going to be the tiebreaker. I'm going to take the Mystical Tether here because this increases the chances that we will have a different draft experience. I feel like the pick is very close between the two. Obviously, having the other card be a 2-mana instant is very, very nice, but at the same time, Mystical Tether, the fact that this kills anything, you can play it at flash, also is very, very good. All right, moving on to this pack. What do we have? Well, I wish I took Shoot the Sheriff because now there's a Slickshot Lockpicker. That is a very, very good card. Blue is the weakest color, but this is one of the reasons to be in blue. There's also the Vault Plunderer at common and Explosive Derailment as options for removal. All these white commons are pretty replaceable. I do like Vault Plunderer. It just gets me a lot of value. I like Bucolic Ranch if I know for sure that I'm going to be green-white. And none of these white cards I really want. So I think I'm just going to take the Vault Plunderer here, honestly. Over the... and this is honestly just a color preference type thing. Slickshot Lockpicker doesn't really go very well with the Mystical Tether. So I'm just going to take what I feel is the best card in the second best color here in the Vault Plunderer and kind of just move on. I feel like in order for me to be blue, I need to have like a really, really good rare or have some payoff uncommons come very, very late to have me consider going into that color. All right, moving on. We have a really exciting card here in Primal Command. I think I'm going to take it just because it's a really cool card. It's 5 mana, gain 7 life, or put something on top of the library, or shuffle your graveyard, or get a creature. Most of the time, you're going to gain 7 life and get a creature, or put a land on top of your opponent's deck and get a creature. I think that's pretty good. There's the Apothecary, which is just okay. The white card here is pretty bad. And of course, if we can be green, I want to be green. So let's go ahead and take Primal Command just because I think it's a really fun card and see what else is available after that. All right, green, black, and white. Okay, moving on to this pack, we have Rest in Peace, which is completely unplayable. Good sideboard card here, though, for Standard. Going to be very, very good against that Temur Reclamation deck. But for us, what do we take? Well, we have a couple of options. I'm not the biggest fan of Ankle Biter. I do like Jagged. I just like taking... deserts in general, but this is kind of an off-color desert, and I also really like Mourner Surprise. So for me, I think it's going to be between Mourner Surprise and Jagged Barrens. I find that I like this card a lot, but I do get it late. So I'm going to take the desert here. It'll let you, it's just a free way to commit a crime, and you know, there's some desert payoff cards that really require deserts that would be nice. Cactarantula, for example, is a card that stands out. Moving on here, I'm going to take Leyline Binding. It is, that's a 5th pick Leyline Binding. It's a very good removal spell, even in a 2-color deck. It's a 4-mana instant speed way to kill anything. So I think I'm going to kill that. Take that, kill my opponent's creatures, and try to figure out what my second color needs to be here. Notably, Jagged Barrens is not a swamp or a mountain, so it doesn't work with a Leyline Binding. And moving on, we have this pack. Wow, these packs have just been really bad. I feel like I guess I want to be white, but that's basically it. So should I just keep taking the white cards, or do I just keep taking these off-color red deserts? Right? I don't want Ankle Biter. There's a Loan Shark. I don't care about that. There's an Outlaw Medic and a Sterling Keykeeper. Those are both kind of mediocre. Yeah, I'm just going to take another desert here. Hey, this is setting us up for a decent red splash at least, right? But that's the thing. We're seeing kind of mediocre white cards, but what else are we seeing out of these packs that really stand out? Okay, well, that's a Taii Wakeen. That's interesting. Essence Capture is pretty hard to cast. I'm not the biggest fan of High Noon. I feel like Take Up the Shield is just better than Taii Wakeen. And it keeps us in white, which is kind of the one color that we want to be. We do have these lands, so maybe we want to just play this as a 2-drop. Did we see a lot of other red cards? I mean, there's a Trick Shot, a Take Up the Shield, and a Taii Wakeen. All right, let's just take this and see. Let's just take this and see. Maybe it's good. Who knows? Maybe it is good. All right, moving on, we have this pack. Oof, we are all over the place. Not seeing a whole lot of green and black because that is the nature of this format right now. I'm going to take Demonic Ruckus. This is just a pretty nice aura, especially if you're going to be slightly aggressively slanted. I think I'm going to take that over Holy Cow here. And see if I can set myself up into some kind of a red-white deck, maybe. And now I'm going to take Trick Shot here. I don't really like the Lava Spur Boots very much, but this is a removal spell. If you really need one, you can play it. And now the Bucolic Ranch table, but we see 0 green cards and basically no black cards. Gonna take one of these white cards. I do think I need a creature here, so I'll take the Keykeeper over the Townsfolk. I like the Townsfolk more if I'm looking to draft. White does seem pretty open. I like the Townsfolk more if I'm doing the black-white sacrifice deck. Let's take the Keykeeper here, just because our curve is terrible right now. We just have these two. I'll take a Supplier over Breaches. And I guess we're going to be looking to be a red-white deck. I'll take the Inventive Wingsmith just as a 3-mana creature, just because I don't think I want to play Pulverizer in this deck. But I don't really want to play it in my deck. I don't really want to play Rustler's Rampage either. I'll take it for science, though, in case... And also, there's a very good chance that we just don't end up with enough playables here. But, yeah. Let's see if this Taii Wakeen ends up doing anything. By the way, I don't know how often this is going to happen. This really works well with deserts, that I found out later. Taii Wakeen plus deserts means if you play a desert and have a bunch of mana laying around, you can just use this to deal a bunch of damage to your opponent. Right? Deal damage to permanent or player. So that is cool. That is cool to know. Wow, that's a Stoic Sphinx. If we took the Slick Shot Lockpicker, maybe. I just feel like I'm already super low on playables. I just don't think I can take the Sphinx. I just need to take a card for my deck. So for red-white, what do I want? Well, this is a premium combat trick, so I think I'm going to take Up the Shield here over Thunder Salvo. I do recognize that Thunder Salvo works well with Taii Wakeen, but I think Take Up the Shield is just a much better card. And we have 5 spells, 3 of which are removal spells, and 2 of which are creature pump effects. So we really need to fill out the rest of this curve here. What do we want? Just, look, any 2-drops, Irascible Wolverines, Prickly Pears, cards of that nature is what we want. Of course, Trained Erynx would be nice. Oh, we did pass an Eartha Joe, right? All right, here's actually an interesting pick. I'm not going to take the Vigilante. It's between Longhorn Sharpshooter and Eartha Joe. And between the two, what do I want? I don't think I need the Tether here. We already have 3 removal spells. So I really just need to figure out what is the better card of those two. What do you do when you activate an ability that targets a creature player? Copy that ability. So it's good with mercenary tokens, but we don't have a bunch of mercenary tokens. Activated abilities. We don't have that many. I guess we have the Sterling Keykeeper. I think the Sharpshooter is just generally better. Also, it acts as a 3-mana creature if we really need, which we don't have. So I'll take the Sharpshooter here. Also, the Sharpshooter does work with the Taii Wakeen, although it's very, very expensive if we want to actually do the plot into Taii Wakeen to finish somebody off. thing, but it is something that's available. Here, there's a Hell to Pay, which works pretty well with Taii Wakeen, because this just deals exactly the amount of damage that you need, and you can use that to draw a card. Yeah, let's take it. Let's mess around. It makes a bunch of treasure as well. Obviously, I want my removal spells to deal damage. Oh, there's another Taii Wakeen. All right. Let's push this to the limit. If anything says deal damage, I'm gonna take it and see if I can draw a bunch of cards here with Taii Wakeen. This seems awesome in the late game, by the way. Yeah, definitely playing this Jagged Barons. With 2 Taii Wakeens. Oh my gosh, I just want to fireball my opponents out. That is all I want to do with this deck. Alright, I'll take Omen Port Vigilante, seems excellent in this deck. A couple of great blue-black cards here in Tyrant Scorn and Lazov. Hard Bristle Bandit, obviously good as well. But if we can try to... We want to commit some crimes in this red-white deck. What do we have? We have 4 removal spells and 2 deserts and the Longhorn Sharpshooter. Okay. Okay. Now what do we have? Alright. Here's a pick that we need to make. It's Holy Cow versus the Desert. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You know, as much as I want to take this desert, I just need creatures. So I'm just going to take this. If I had a bunch of extra filler creatures, I'd play it. But there's no black card I even need to play right now. So I'm just going to take the Holy Cow here as just another... Hey, look, it scries. It helps me find my Taii Wakeens. But I just need creatures. We have 7 creatures right now. Here I can take either Wanted Griffin or Inventive Wingsmith. I mean, they're both horrible. I guess I'll take the Flyer. These are filler creatures that I absolutely do not want to play in my deck. Now we're not seeing any red and white creatures, which is really unfortunate. Don't really want to play Outlaw's Fury. Do I have any mounts? Bucolic Ranch? Can that do anything? I'll take it. It is a Scryland. So I'll take this here in case my mana is good enough where I can convince myself that I can play this. I guess I'll take a Goblin Lackey here over Trick Shot number 2. I just don't think I want 2 Trick Shots in my deck. And over this Fling. It is a creature. Not a creature I'm too happy. I'm not. There's no world where I'm ever playing 2 Bucolic Ranches, so I guess I'll take the Trick Shot here. And now there is a Thunder Lasso, which is pretty interesting. I don't know how good the card is. I'll take this Desert. I'll take the Desert with Omen Port Vigilante and double Taii Wakeen. I want to make that work. Alright, more creatures. Creatures is the name of the game. But not like these bad creatures. Heck, I'll even take Stagecoach Security, Prickly Pears. I mean, I'm not asking for too much here, am I? Alright. Can my mana support that? This is actually really interesting. It's Archangel... We finally opened the best rare in the set, but we are so far away from casting this, we cannot take Bonnie Paul. This thing is completely pushed, completely ridiculous, one of the best rares ever, but we can't take it. But for us, it's between Shepherd of the Clouds, Archangel of Tides. Gila Courser is also pretty good, but I think it's between Archangel and Shepherd, and I think I'm just going to take Shepherd of the Clouds. It gets us back to Taii Wakeen, and Archangel is just much, much harder to cast. So they're both good. I do think Archangel is good if I was going to be super heavy white, but I think it's going to be a pretty even split, and I only have 1 red-white duel. So let's take the Shepherd of the Clouds here instead. Oh, yes! This is one of the reasons to be red-white. Outlaw's Merriment is completely ridiculous. I love it. There's also a Scorching Shot in the pack. Wow, look at the uncommons here. Scorching Shot, Slick Shot Lockpicker, Outlaw Stitcher. They're all very good, but we are going to slam Outlaw's Merriment. How about that for a creature? Look at this thing. 4-mana enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a creature into play. It's one of 3 different choices. You can make a 3-1 human warrior with haste, 2-1 cleric with lifelink and haste, or a 1-2 with haste, and ETBs, you commit a crime, you ping something. It's awesome. All right. Again, we're going to take a creature here in the Irascible Wolverine. We just need more and more creatures for our deck. Loot is... At the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top X cards where X is the number of card types. Yeah, I'm not taking that card. Cactus Folk Sure Shot is also pretty nice, but I'm just going to take the Wolverine for my deck. Our curve is kind of high. Am I playing both of these trick shots? I just want to do things with this Taii Wakeen so badly. All right, derailment and sharpshooter. Gonna take the sharpshooter. Oh man, Taii Wakeen even works with steer clear. That's awesome. But pretty good pack here. Very happy with the sharpshooter here. I wonder if I even want Demonic Ruckus in this type of deck. Like how we're all. I mean, it's going to ultimately depend on what a curve looks like. And we were kind of waffling in the beginning. We took Primal Command, Vault Plunderer, just trying to figure out what lane we were supposed to be. So we'll see. We'll see. All right. Ooh, this is interesting. So we have Scalestorm Summoner or Prickly Pear. Scalestorm Summoner, I gotta look. Like, how easy is it for me to put I have literally no 4-power creatures. I have a Shepherd of the Clouds. And not even that many... Yeah, it's a Prickly Pear here. I just think it's Prickly Pear. Over the Scalestorm Summoner. I just think the extra bodies are going to be nice. And I want the Prickly Pear. Only because I feel like the other card is simply just the 3-mana 3/3 in this deck. It has very, very little upside. Like, almost non-existent. Alright, now we have the choice between Outlaw Medic or Mirage Mesa. I'm just going to take the Medic. This is, like I said, not necessarily the most aggressive red-white deck. So I don't mind having the Outlaw Medic as a 2-mana creature, because we are just... our mana curve is not ideal, so I'm just happy enough having that in my deck. Ooh, Mindbreak Trap. It's not good. Here we can take a Sterling Keykeeper, or Thunder Salvo, or Mind Raider. I mean, with double tie, I'm going to take the Thunder Salvo. I want to try to, like I said, try my best to draft around this if I can. So let's take this over these mediocre creatures. I think now we're pretty good on creatures. So let's take the Thunder Salvo. Ooh, I'll take a Resilient Roadrunner. Nice little 2/2 haster for 2. All right. So now we're looking good on 2s. Ooh, and we got a Gila Courser. Okay. So the rest of our mana curve is coming together nicely. Let me know what you think, by the way. Prickly Pear versus the Scalestorm Summoner. I just felt like the Scalestorm Summoner is just really bad in this deck. I just don't have any Outlaws. I got the Courser on the wheel, but look at this. I mean, I have the remember, you can't count the pair as a way to make something a 4-power creature, because I took the pair over the Scalestorm Summoner, but I just have nothing. I just have a Courser, Shepherd of the Clouds, and Sterling Supplier. That's basically it. I'm kind of excited, though. I don't know how good this deck is, but I feel like it's going to be pretty fun. And I'm definitely leaning into Taii Wakeen and trying my best to draft around it and seeing what happens. So let's take a look here. And this is definitely a 17-land deck here, especially with the Taii Wakeens. I want to have a bunch of mana available. This gives us 9 white and 9 red, and we're even, so that's perfect. Let's take a look here. Outlaw's Merriment also counts as a creature. Leyline Binding is a 4-mana removal spell. Actually, because of that, let's just... Also, we need to add a couple of cards. So let's just do it this way. And I'm going to put Longhorn Sharpshooter as a 4-mana card, because let's be real. You and I both know, most of the time, we're doing this for 4 mana. Like, any sane person is going to plot this card. Alright, so 6 2-drops, I like it. Along with a Thunder Salvo. Okay, so this is looking pretty solid. We just need to find a couple of filler cards to round out our deck. We have Trick Shot and Demonic Ruckus. I don't really think this is a Reckless Lackey deck, so I don't think I want it here. So I think those are the 2 cards that I'm considering. Let's see, what's our removal looking like? We have Tether, Trick Shot. We already have a Trick Shot. We have Tether, Trick Shot, Salvo, Binding, Hell to Pay. So it's 5 removal spells along with double Sharpshooter. I'll take the, I'll try out this Demonic Ruckus. Like, it's not a really high cost to play this in your deck. Just because, I mean, you can just still put this on something, and we do have a decent curve. Like, I can still see a world where this still beats people down, and then if they eventually kill the creature, I get to draw my card back. That's not bad. And then now I can choose between, like, I mean, Reckless Lackey does cycle. Because I don't know that I want to play like I have 3 5-drops, so I don't think I want trick shot number 2. So then it's like Sterling Hound versus these are all bad options. Yeah, I'll just play the Lackey. We'll just play 1. All right. Red white Taii Wakeen. Double Jasper Flint felt a little better than double Taii Wakeen, I'm not going to lie. But not all of them can be just absolute slam dunk awesome decks, right? We'll see how this plays out. All right, on the draw here, 2 planes, all red cards with a Sterling Keykeeper. I'm going to mulligan. And then we'll keep this hand. It's got Resilient Roadrunner, Hell to Pay, and Thunder Salvo. So turn 2 Roadrunner into the probably a plotted Wolverine. Let's hope they don't have a steer clear here. Okay. And if we plot the Wolverine, we can also play the Oh wait, they just have nothing? Huh. What do you have? I almost want to play this just to beat down, but I don't think that's correct. I really want to hit a land here off the Wolverine if possible. Wanted Griffin, okay. Let's play the Wolverine. Let's not hit a 5-drop. Okay, whew. Whew. Let's Mystical Tether the Griffin. And then let's plot the Demonic Ruckus and attack. This allows us to also Thunder Salvo for 3 next turn. Trained Erinx, and that's it. Okay, what to do, what to do. Let's just put Demonic Ruckus on Resilient Roadrunner. If they have Clear Shot... Okay, and then let's just... I'm just going to attack with both. If they have a combat trick, then I can Thunder Salvo in response. Like, my creature has Menace, right? Yeah. So if they go like... if they go take up the shield or something, we can Thunder Salvo. If they go Steer Clear, we can actually kill the Erinx in response too. Okay. This was a conservative line. I know I could have gone with the Sharpshooter, but when you're playing against a green-white deck with 3 mana available, it's just so likely that they have something, like one of the 2 tricks in their hand, so I just really didn't want to play into it. But I guess I'm plotting this anyways, and I lost my creature? I don't know. Maybe it was still bad. Maybe it was still bad. Anyways. 2 to the face. I'm mostly doing this to try to set up a good Thunder Salvo. It's 1 less damage. What on earth did you keep? What is your hand? Mystical Tether. Okay. Oh, they didn't want to kill the... Oh. Sure. I get to draw a card. Does this go to the face? It does not. Okay, well, their hand must be all removal, right? Like, I'm ready for them to play a creature here. Yeah. Oh. All right. Well... Yeah, you know, the more I think about it, maybe it's just like I forced the combat trick there, right? Because I don't think my plot gets countered. I actually haven't run into that yet. What happens when you plot a Sharpshooter and they use Snakeskin Veil? Yeah, that's totally fine. That was a mistake. I should have just plotted and then examined after. I'm going to keep this because I have Taii Wakeen. I need a white source, though. We have 2 mountains here. All right. 3rd mountain is okay. It does allow us to play the Sharpshooter if we really need. I'd rather just cast Hell to Pay. Well, no, I kind of want Taii Wakeen. Okay, they milled a Mystical Tether and a Plains. It's like, I want to save this. I'll just play the Sharpshooter. Well, this is why it's nice, right? You can still play this turn 3 if you need. Especially right now where we're kind of, our mana is kind of messed up. Our mana is not ideal. We can get it back with the Shepherd of the Clouds too. Come on, deck. Don't do this to me. Don't do me dirty like this. I even have a red-white desert. All right, we're just gonna take some damage here from the Bloodseeker. Yeah, I mean this is pretty rough. Maybe I'll just post a mulligan. Like not if I don't ever draw planes. This is such a brutal hand. All right, we'll kill the Apothecary. Sadness overload. I think I mentioned this earlier though. It's like just drawing your good mana. Like, having the ability to play all your lands and spells in every game is pretty lucky. So this just will happen. Like, you will just lose games like this. And you just have to... you just have to be ready for it, I guess. Is it disappointing? Absolutely, it's disappointing. But it is what it is. If we draw a land, we can trick shot and kill. Ooh. Guess we'll play the Courser. Surely they won't have anything. Look, we're so far behind, I just have to go for things, right? Like, if they kill my Courser, I can draw a card. That's what I'm looking at here. Oh, it looks like they're targeting me? I'm giving this Menace, okay. Do I block? So they get a Courser, but it's a treasure? I just need to draw a card here. Oh, they need to pay one. Okay, there it is. That's something. Is that something enough? We're at 8? What's the best thing to do here? I think it's just like, kill these two. Man. So disappointing. Alright, well, maybe we wouldn't have beaten this Sultai deck anyways. They're getting a lot of value here off their creatures. I mean, look, if we were able to keep pace with what they had, but we just couldn't, right? So it is what it is. They have 4 cards in hand. We are so dead. It is simply far too late for us when we drew our white sources. The thing is, if we drew a plains earlier and got Taii Wakeen going, right? Can you imagine the amount of value that we would have been able to get potentially? We had the Sharpshooter, Trick Shot, get back the Sharpshooter potentially. Oh, okay. You got me. Wait, what happened? How did their creature die? Oh, they killed their creature and my creature to finish me off. I see. Good play. Good play. All right. We'll chalk that up to Magic the Gathering, and let's move on. All right, we are on the draw here, and we have a mountain and a plains this time. No 2-drop, but we do have a Holy Cow, so if we can find land number 3, there's a really good shot that we can find land number 4 here. I wonder if I should be playing an extra plains here because I do have Outlaw's Merriment as a double white card. So that might be something that I might want to do. I don't think this is an 18-lander. All right, there's the desert. Let's play that out now. Yeah, perhaps a 10-8 mana base is better. Just because this is a double white card. I don't think I have any double red cards in my deck. All right, nothing from me, nothing from them. Prickly Pear. All right, well, hopefully the Holy Cow will be able to eat the 1/1. Next turn we have, I mean, let's be real, we're just going to slam Outlaw's Merriment, right? And I'm probably going to be looking for some lands here. Oh, okay. With the Outlaw's Merriment, I'm just interested in keeping the board pretty clean and not taking that much damage. I'm going to bottom the Wolverine. All right. Outlaw's Merriment, your turn. Please don't cast Lassoed by the Law. Or a Voracious Varmint. They would have played the Varmint last turn though, right? They could have Lassoed by the Law, which would be unfortunate. Nope, it is a Cactarantula. And does this have haste? It sure does. All right. I'm going to go ahead and kill this before they can play Snakeskin Veil. And then attack for 2. So they are green, red, splashing white, I guess. Probably for cards like Buried in the Garden, Lassoed by the Law, Mystical Tether. I'm hoping those are the cards because, you know, other things would be really, really bad for us. Eartha Joe, okay. All right, what do we have? Another 2/1. So I can Thunder Salvo for 3 damage. I'm just going to attack with both. Okay, so this is telling me that they likely have a combat trick. But I think that's fine. Because next turn we can set up a big salvo potentially. And hopefully Outlaw's Merriment gets the ping effect so I can start killing these. What the heck? What? Final Showdown? Oh no. Okay. I guess it's better than they do that now instead of wrathing me out, but I guess they're gonna deal 6 damage to me. That's cool. I haven't really seen Eartha Joe in action, because honestly, I don't play against a lot of red-white decks. Oh, we got the 1/2, yes! Ping. Oh, come on. What are you gonna do? You're gonna save your mercenary? No way. Oh, it's a clear shot? I do not think it's worth killing that. I'll just let this happen. Alright, they have one card left. Alright. Let's play the sharpshooter. Let's play the medic. Let's play the salvo. All right, if you have another combat trick, just like 3 combat tricks. All right, you know, wait, why didn't they try to kill my thing? How much mana did they have? Could they not have killed my sharpshooter? Maximum confusion. All right, so it's gonna come back in. I guess I just want to keep this in play as a blocker. All right. I mean, Eartha Joe is going to be very, very annoying, but oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Wait. Why are they not killing my Outlaw's Merriment? Okay. Okay. I will draw a card here. All right, 2-1 with lifelink. Ooh, there's the Taii Wakeen. Kind of curious what I want to put a counter on. I guess the 2-1. Is there a 3 damage burn spell? Actually, I'm going to put it on Taii Wakeen. Like, there's like Skewer the Critics or something, you know what I mean? I just feel like it's in my best interest to just like keep this safe from a lot of different removal spells that our opponent can have. This 1-2 is going to be on chump duty here on Eartha Joe. All right, so we've already drawn 2 of our deserts. So we can't fireball them out. What the? This attacked? Oh, is it throw from the saddle? I don't know. All right, well, 4 damage I'll take. All right, kind of want to untap here. All right, we get the 1-2 that pings. Let's kill this. Oh my goodness, what is it now? Oh, I draw a card! Oh, wait! I could have killed Eartha Joe, I'm so dumb! Oh. We're just finding all kinds of new ways to kill them. Oh my gosh, by the way. We could have killed Eartha Joe, but you know what we're gonna do? Wait, let me attack first. Let me attack first. Oh, okay. Is this going to be enough? So let's say they kill my 1-2. They take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. It's time for the fireball. It's time for the fireball. Say it with me. Hadouken! Wait, it doesn't work? Oh, I am so... Oh, you know what, folks? You know what? Did we have lethal? We absolutely did. They'd be at 7. I am so bad at... Like, this is an embarrassing game. But just everybody relax for a second and learn from my mistakes. I clearly never play with this card. I thought it was just you pay X. I forgot that I didn't realize you needed to tap this. Paulcheon. All right. The fortunate thing is we're pretty ahead here. So it's going to be pretty hard to lose. But we literally just gave up the opportunity here to fireball our opponent out. So like all the style points I was building up, I just lost. Unreal. Okay, here we go. No, wait. I needed to hold full control. Okay, look. This is just a perfect example of this is just an example of what not to do. That's all this is. Let's be real. Did it have any life linkers? No. Okay. Oh my gosh, Paul. This. By the way, top 100 Mythic gamer. That's what you're looking at right here, right? So if I can do this, you can do it. Unbelievable. All right, I need to hold full control. If I'm, yeah. God, that's kind of annoying. Okay, now I know. Now I know. Oh my gosh, I'm just like, I'm so ready to be judged, but it's okay. I will take it. I will take it. Just keep watching. I promise it'll get better. Maybe. Okay. Oh, I forgot to add the planes. I mean, just the double mountains reminded me that I forgot to add the planes. But we're going to keep this one because we actually have plays. Even if we draw lands, we have Roadrunner, Salvo, and Prickly Pear. Canyon Crab from the opponent. Is it a coyote? No, it's not a crab coyote. All right, well then let's just play this. Playing against the Blue Whites. I assume they're going to pass. Maybe not. Oh my gosh. All of the crabs. I'm main phasing this just so I don't get countered. Oh god, this is a tough choice. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it just because it's by far the best card in my deck. But I realize that I can't play the card. But a double crab start is telling me that this game might go on for a while, right? And if that's the case, then obviously a card like the Outlaw's Merriment will be the thing that kind of breaks this for us. All right, let's play the Prickly Pear. Interesting that they played the Drake instead of double looting when they missed the land drop. What is this? Lockpicker? Okay, so they get to double loot now. Come on, plains. We're definitely drawing a desert or a mountain. Honestly, I wouldn't complain if I drew either. All the lockpickers. Well, that does mean that they likely don't have spells in their hand. All right, we did not draw the land. So let's go ahead and... Do we play the Resilient Roadrunner? It doesn't do much for us. I guess we'll play the... Okay, that's also fine. Now, the question is, do I want to use Hell to Pay or Thunder Salvo? I just don't see myself double spelling. Well, no, I guess I will if I can plot this. All right, let's just finish this off. Not the best turn, admittedly. All right, so they found land number 4. We have Outlaw Longhorn Sharpshooter as an option here to plot. I mean, killing the crab just isn't that bad. Just because it allows our ground creators to get through. Okay, so attacking now is going to be pretty problematic. And we drew a Jagged Barrens. All right. Play that. I just feel like attacking right now seems kind of bad. They double looted and... So I think I'm actually just going to pass. And keep up the tap. That might be more relevant than like... And keeping up Take Up the Shield. Although Take Up the Shield isn't especially good against blue-white. All right, they just played nothing. Oh, and they have 1 mana available? Okay. Also, by the way, no white, not a white source. Let's tap the Drake. Oh, we drew the white source. Yes. Oh, they can still have a counterspell, right? Yeah, Yeah, I forgot about that. They can still have a counterspell. Do I need to play around it? That's really disappointing. God. That's super disappointing. Oh, man. That was so annoying. It is a giant pain in the butt playing around this blue-white deck. Blue-white's not a great archetype, but playing against it, especially against a good player, like they just discarded Repulse. What the heck, right? They just discarded Repulse. Like, come on. Like, what's their last card? Another Repulse? We'll find out. We'll find out what their last card is here. Oh. We'll still find out what their last card is here. Okay. Oh, they can play Lockpicker and then repulse my Holy Cow, I guess. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. I mean, if they found -4/-4, sure. All right. Let's go with the Holy Cow again. Keep the tether and play the Vigilante. Oh God. So brutal to play against. I'm just gonna say. All right, let's bounce the Emergent Haunting, I guess. And this has double strike. Oh, that's so gross. Oh, wait, that's -2, -0? -1, -0, right? Okay. Oh, I guess they can just block with the crab. Do I tap it? It's fine. All right. I'm going to keep the Keykeeper as a tapper here. And it's going to just make me... It's going to make my attacks a lot better. Yeah, that Outlaw's Merriment. I just feel like I could have played that one better. Should have just tried to try my best to play around that. Let's just tap the flyer. And we can just start getting in with the Omen Port cow. Oh, wow, that's really nice. Well, that allows us to commit a crime. So now we can actually pump the Omen Port Vigilante. Like, eventually they're gonna run out of cool tricks? I guess not. Maybe they're just gonna deck themselves. No, I feel like they're just gonna have one awesome blue-white card that I'm just gonna not be able to deal with. But we'll see how this goes. Are they gonna do something to my holy cow? Sure. This Geyser Drake doing a lot of work. I wonder, the thing is, this doesn't really get in that well. I think I'm just gonna plot this. Alright, 2 to your face. I just want to have a 3/3 body in play. That's gonna just attack much better than everything else that I have. And it's a better use of my mana than just trying to tap something down every single turn. So let's go with that instead. Alright, so now they have their... How do they time it like this? They can't keep getting away with it. Alright, there's a detention sphere. On the tether? Sure. I mean, this is their opportunity to play absolutely everything that they can. Alright. Geyser Drake may be down. Nope, nope, of course not. Oh, oh! We got the Geyser Drake! We finally got it! Alright. Let's kill the Keykeeper. Okay. I mean, I can't imagine that they're gonna attack us. Alright, let's play the Vigilante. Now, we're getting to the point where this thing's just gonna be unblockable. That's also pretty good. They've looked through so many cards. It's pretty crazy. 4/8. Visage Bandit on the Thunder Thief, I guess? What are they oopsing? Did they think they could... Oh, were they trying to copy Emergent Haunting? What did they target? I'm so confused. They have one card. I think I'm going to wait a turn here. So let's just go Roadrunner. Let's make it unblockable, I guess. Let's attack. Maybe they were supposed to plot it. I don't know. But I definitely want to tap down this Daring Thunder Thief. That'll be very good for us. They're at 6? The Tension Sphere here would be awesome. Oh, what does that get us back? All right. Certainly want to play that. I mean, they're at 6 life. This does seem like a pretty good opportunity to just try to eat everything. Give this double strike and then have it attack. Actually, All right, they gave us the good game. Woo! That was a grindy one. That was a grindy one. All right, let's keep it going. Let's add that plains in. I keep forgetting. So let's go +1 plains, -1 mountain, and go from there. All right, what do we have? Leyline Binding, Outlaw Medic on the draw. Sure. This Outlaw Medic will draw us everything we need. Or we'll just draw Mountain. I mean, 2 lands on the draw with a 2-drop. Leyline Binding, if we draw Mount, like, I just feel like we should probably keep this. All right, I don't hate it, okay? Obviously an untapped red there would have been much, much better, but we at least get to have a real game here. What the? Color me surprised. Okay. Let's see. If I play Taii Wakeen, I can use Thunder Salvo to deal 3 damage. It's not awesome. I guess it still blocks everything. And if I draw a land, I can deal 4 damage to kill this. It is a worse use of my mana, definitely. But I'm going to play it. I'm kind of behind here. It'll allow us to potentially catch up and draw lands as well. We're blocking too. We're kind of in the can't play around anything zone at the moment. They pass with 4 mana up, so I don't really want to play anything because I have the option of playing Thunder Salvo at instant speed with also take up the shield, so I'm going to pass. Okay. What you got? All right. Oh, it's a mana drain. Okay. That is in fact a mana drain. What do we have? 21 cards left? I mean, we're at 11. We'll just play this. Get to work. Hopefully this Leyline Binding will kill whatever large thing they play. I'm gonna full control this just because I do not want to mess up with this card anymore. All right, we're gonna full control here. No, no, God. Okay, I need to kill this Desperado like ASAP. All right, our opponent on Bant, good cards. Mana drain, come on. Just die already. Yes. I'm attacking because Taii Wakeen can't really block in this spot because they have the Mercenary to pump Doc Hourlock, so might as well. Ankle Biter, that's okay. We have the Prickly Pear. Into Outlaw Stitcher, okay. What's your last card? Into... Oh, 2 mana. Alright, probably want to save the Leyline Binding for that. I mean, we'll see. Don't have any ways to deal direct damage here. Certainly want to play the Prickly Pear. And then probably just plot this. And then we'll pass. We might have to do some. I mean, we have a backup Taii Wakeen, so we can actually double block this 4/4. We might have to do some double blocking shenanigans. We also have Take Up the Shield to try to gain some life. Like I said, I do. This leyline binding is kind of reserved for. Why would you do that? Okay, there's a lot of stuff happening. Okay. Sure. All right, so let's block the Ankle Biter and double block the 4/4. And I guess I still don't need to use Take Up the Shield, right? All right. Spinewood's Paladin is a thing. All right, so 4 mana reserved for that. All right. Let's see how they attack. I guess they get to draw a card off of that if they want. Oh, okay. I mean, we can just go to 1. Block here. Oh, I could have Leyline Binding lassoed by the law. I wonder if I was supposed to do that. I actually don't know. I don't know if I was supposed to do that. We're at 1, they're at 23. All right. We'll plot this. And let's chill out for a turn. Yeah, I could have killed this, but I don't know. Killing the 5/4 there probably is good. Yeah, but I wasn't thinking, to be honest. All right, you get to draw your card. Honestly, turning all their stuff into Outlaw Medics is not that bad. Right? Like, it's like a Skull Clamp. Okay. We shall attack. And try to close this out. I'm probably gonna sack my lackey here. Oh. Uh-oh. I did not expect this. Okay. Gonna try to find some burn spells here. This flyer is just gonna kill me. Do any of my creatures have reach? No. That's not quite enough to kill them just yet. Do that to gain some life. They get to draw a card. Let's play Sterling Keykeeper. Yeah, this Leyline Binding. I don't know if I should have been using that on something else. This can tap one flyer. But we need to try to kill them out. Kill them quickly. Kill them quickly. And they're drawing so many cards too. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, 9. This deals 10 damage. That's pretty crazy. Okay, Drover Grizzly, sure. Well, they didn't get a flyer from that, so I don't mind that. Tap that. This is probably going to trade with the Drover Grizzly. Oh, Mystical Tether, nice. This can actually get the Assimilation Aegis too. Okay. Do I save this? They're at 10 life. All right. We're at 3. I don't think they really want to equip this, right? So I want to keep up the Sterling Keykeeper, and then I can try to deal a bunch of damage here with this Jagged Barons while also attacking. Oh! Wow. That makes things super interesting. So yeah, let's attack with these two. All right, full control. Full control. So how does this work? If a source you control would deal... Okay. Full control. Target you. For 3, 3, 4, 8. Wait, did that not work? Oh, it worked. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's insane. That's awesome. Oh my gosh. Please, can we win this game? I want to win this one so badly. I want to win this game so badly. Let's do it now. To play around Snakeskin Veil. Although they would have done it and killed us already if they did. Come on! Come on! Oh! Wow, I almost played that land. All right, here we go. Jagged Barons. Yes. Eight. Auto pay. Resolve. Take the fall. Okay. They should have main phased that, no? Yes! 9 damage! Oh my gosh! Fireball! 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 Double Desert Taii Wakeen! Bucket list! Check that thing off! Let's get it done! What's our record now? 4 wins? Oh man, these have been some crazy, crazy games. But 4 wins, Taii Wakeen getting it done for us. Hell yeah! Okay, what is this hand? Man, this Hell to Pay has been really underwhelming. Just don't think it's very good. Electro Dominance is also probably not very good. I mean, I guess in the late game it gives you a bunch of treasures, which can be somewhat useful. But Anyways, turn 2 Taii Wakeen into Hell to Pay is not a bad start though. So let's start things off with the Taii Wakeen here and hope that it does things. Come on, do things. What is this? Outcaster Trailblazer, sure. All right, so we can't do exactly enough damage to kill the Hard Bristle Bandit. Well, we could Hell to Pay. Honestly though, if they're gonna play this, I can just Thunder Salvo it to kill it. So I'm just gonna attack. I know this Fireball thing's nice, but in the early game, you just kind of want to play out your deserts. Oh, Bucolic Ranch. All right. Cactarantula. Okay. Take some damage there, and yeah, we'll just use... Drawing the Mountain was nice, because this makes this cost 4. So let's just do that. Cactarantula is so nice, because you can draw that card. Alright, we got a Trick Shot here. They play a 6/6 somehow. I think there's like almost no 6/6s they can play. There is Hell to Pay though. We can just Hell to Pay this for 4. I mean, nothing wrong with that, right? Just kill it. We're just killing things and drawing cards. Nothing wrong with that. Shepherd of the Clouds to get back Taii Wakeen if they kill it. Cactarantula. Oh well. Man, they have all action in their hand too. Kind of, like, I want to get value off the Shepherd of the Clouds, so I just feel like it's incorrect to play it right now. Playing Omenport Vigilante also seems pretty bad though. I mean, I gotta kill this anyways. Can I have it deal 1 less damage? Oh man. There's a reason why Cactarantula is like a top 2 or 3 green common. Alright. Drover Grizzly we can handle. Oh, that's nice. They have so much value. Their deck is very, very solid. Alright. We have the Sterling Supplier. So let's go Vigilante. Vigilante into Supplier seems pretty good. Supplier on the Vigilante, because if I commit a crime, 3/3 Double Striker is pretty nice. And now we at least have a flyer to get in. And then now, if we draw a desert, whoo! I think we only have 1 desert left in our deck, though. Miriam, okay. So green, white, splashing red for some stuff. Oh, they don't even need to saddle? Wow. I'm just blocking here. I have the Shepherd of the Clouds to get it back. I don't really care if this dies. It's not like this thing's gonna punch through all these ground creatures anyways. Alright, so they got Archangel of Tides and Spinewoods Armadillo? Are you kidding me? Holy cow, can they play it? No, they can't play the Archangel yet. Wow, okay. But the Spinewoods Armadillo I can't even attack through. I guess I can attack this one turn. I need to draw my desert. If I draw my desert, I can just kill them. Actually, the sharpshooter too, right? I can just deal more damage to them. If I draw one of my 2 sharpshooters or my desert, I just kill them. If they don't kill my Taii Wakeen. So that would be nice. I imagine they're just going to slam the Armadillo here, though. All right, we're just taking all of this. All right, come on. Longhorn Sharpshooter, or Desert. Come on. We got 3 outs here to the nuts, if you will. Mystical Tether would also be an out if they plan on playing the Armadillo. Oh, that's what they're gonna do. This is excellent play from our opponent. They're gonna get a Plains here and then just play the Archangel of Tides. Although, wait, is that better? I'm not sure. It's a 3/5? Wait, they passed? What do they have? Oh my god, what is happening here? Okay, here we go. Full control. Full control. One, two, three, four, five. Come on. 7 to the face. 7 to the face. Oh man. Oh, this is so incredible. This is so incredible. I did not think I was going to have this much fun with this red-white deck. But fireballing your opponent in the late game with Taii Wakeen is just everything I want to do. Oh man, what a sweet, sweet card. What a sweet card. It drew us like 3 cards in the early game, and then in the late game, we've just been doming our opponents for the win. All right, we are 5-1 with this deck. I like it. All right. Lands and spells. No Taii Wakeens. It's okay. We have turn 2 Outlaw. Well, probably just playing a Roadrunner turn 2, to be honest. Beat down. Into the Gila Courser. This card is way better than I thought it was. For some reason, the 3 colorless ability, I just blinked on it. I just didn't think it was an ability. Or rather, I just didn't think it did anything. All right, so that found them a Plains. Let me think. Saddle 1. All right. Boom! We snuck in some damage too. So my thought process behind attacking there was they could have From the Saddle. And so I don't want them to have a creature in play so that I can get a little more value here off the Gila Courser. That was the thought process. Oh, and it's all coming together, right? You see the wheels turning. That is what happened. All right. Our hand is not fantastic. Their deck looks fantastic so far. Throw from the Saddle, Frontier Seeker, both great. Green-White Mount, one of the best archetypes. It might actually be the best archetype. I like green and black just because of the sheer density of good playable cards. But green-white has just a ton of good synergies as well. I mean, that Spinewood's Paladin's going to be very annoying, but yeah, is Spinewood's Paladin good against red-white? The answer is yes. Very much so. Because we always have fear of Snakeskin Veil, which kind of makes me want to use the Leyline Binding first if I can do that. Okay. Frontier Seeker getting in there. We are not blocking. Aloe Alchemist, fantastic. Wow, their deck is very, very solid. They might have another Throw from the Saddle, but I don't think any of our creatures are worthy of being tossed from the saddle. I'm going to pass. I'd rather just pass and have my mana available to potentially try to get them in combat, and if they don't do anything, I can still play my removal spells. I just don't think there was a great attack there. So, for example, if they attack with the Spinewoods Paladin, I can do like a weird double block stuff, you know, and try to get rid of it that way. Like I can block with Outlaw Medic, Prickly Pear, and my 1/1. And then this kind of forces them to have two things, which I'm okay trying to play around. Or if they kill my Outlaw Medic and my 1/1 to trade with the Paladin, that's also fine. And like I said, if they use a combat trick here, then we can try to do something. If no, wow. Sorry. I'm okay with that 2-for-1. Absolutely. Ooh, Longhorn Sharpshooter is also very nice. And no reason to use my removal spells there. Let's try to kill the Aloe Alchemist. I'm sure they have some kind of a combat trick, but we're not losing out on much here anyways. Oh, excellent. I want to keep this back to trade here. I don't want to get in for a damage because I don't really want to block this with this. And we're at a lower life total. Congregation Gryff. All right. We do have a toss from the saddle and they gain life. Okay. Okay. Things are getting interesting. Definitely. All right. And then let's just put this here. Let's attack. And then we have Trick Shot up, and we're just kind of all in here. This is all we got left. The card quality of their deck is extremely high, right? Gryff, Double Saddle, Paladin, Aloe Alchemist, Frontier Seeker. We've played an Outlaw Medic, and we're also playing Magic cards, okay? Jeez, a third throw from the saddle. At least it's not putting a counter on it. Ooh, they were going to try to set that up with the Congregation Gryff, too. Ooh, that's a Taii Wakeen. I think I'm comfortable with racing in this spot. I'm trying to figure out what they have. Oh, okay. All right, Taii Wakeen down. I guess it's just all removal because they didn't have the +1/+1 lifelink indestructible spell or Snakeskin Veil. But hey, look, this is still a race that we're doing okay with. Oh. I'm still going to put it here. I mean, I feel like they should have killed this if they had a removal spell. Oh, you know what it could be? Maybe I shouldn't have attacked with my 1/1. What if their last card is Primal Might? Then we're dead? But okay, that's a rare though. All right! We are, man, just running hotter than the sun, to be honest. Just Boros, Taii Wakeen. We are 6-1 now. Chance for another trophy. Chance for another. You know, honestly though, even if we don't get a trophy, 6 wins with this deck, I am already very happy. Okay. This hand, I mean, it's a hand of magical cards. I'm going to keep it, but it's not the most exciting. We have 3 plains and a mountain and on the draw with a Reckless Lackey, a Sterling Supplier, and a Thunder Salvo. So we have a 1-drop that we're probably going to cash in for something, and then a Thunder Salvo. The classic turn 1 Reckless Lackey into turn 2 Outlaw Medic. Yep. Yep, that's how you get trophies in this format. If you were curious, that's what it takes. That is what it takes. Using the Salvo to just get the Dredger off the battlefield. I mean, this thing can get kind of annoying if they make a bunch of treasures early. Okay, well, you know what? This one's going to be a little tougher. That's a turn 3 plotted Stingerback Terror, one of the best rares in the set. I say that, but just like there's so many good rares, maybe I can't say that. You know what I mean? One of the best rares in the set. They're all incredible. So if they go land, play this, it's going to be a 4/4 flyer. That's ridiculous. It's a 3/3 flyer. Okay. Prickly Pear. Do some work. I mean, at least they didn't play a land, but they're probably going to play like Desert's Dew. Okay, Desert's Dew on the Prickly Pear, sure. I mean, the nice thing about that is it just keeps growing the Stinger. I mean, I need to draw like an actual way to kill the Stinger. It's a 5/5? Holy cow. This isn't even a clean trade here, honestly. I'm killing a Mind Raider, and I'm just trying to find a way to kill the Stingerback Terror, to be honest. Actually, I messed that up. I shouldn't have put a counter on it. That was a waste, because I could have just done it with the Mercenary. I should have put a counter on the Lackey, so definitely some really, really sloppy play here. Really, really sloppy play. But hopefully we can try to race the Stingerback Terror. We have our own Sterling supplier. They didn't play anything, so I think they're going to pass. Right? It doesn't make sense not to play something when you have Stingerback Terror in play. Unless they see... Oh, okay, so they just... Wait. Yeah, they just messed up. Yeah, wait, I don't... That was a lot of damage. To be fair, I mean... Coming from the person who messed up with Taii Wakeen more times than I can count. You know. Let's find a removal spell. Okay. It's not a removal spell, but it's a card. I mean, we're just straight up dead next turn. 2/1 Lifelinker, does that buy us time? No, we need to find... Okay, we absolutely need a way to kill this next turn. Come on! Come on, deck! Never mind, we just got flung. Flung to did. Fling Stingerback Terror? Oh, alright. Hey! Like I said, happy with 6 wins, and every now and then, you have a rare that if you don't kill, you lose. And that's what happened. All right. On the play here, definitely keeping 2 deserts, a plains. We have turn 2 Roadrunner into turn 3 Gila Courser if we can find an untap land. Yeah, the mana situation, the double desert is a little awkward, but I can't complain. These deserts are what allowed me to fireball my opponents to death. So, can never complain. Our opponent mulliganed here. It is interesting. I could consider... Does this give haste? No. I could consider just playing a tap land here. But I feel like I'm giving up a lot of damage, not just playing the Roadrunner on 2. So we'll just do that. Because if I don't draw an untapped land, it's not insane, but I can just play Demonic Ruckus on the Roadrunner. Oh, we drew the land. I assume they're not going to block. Okay. Now we can play the Gila Courser and try to get some value. Also, I have Demonic Ruckus that I can play on the Courser next turn, making it very difficult to block, and that gives us a source of card advantage if they can't kill it right away. Oh, green-white. Throw from the saddle. GG. It was fun. Nice playing. Please don't kill it. Please don't kill it. Please don't kill it. Miriam. Oh, they get to just attack. Are they gonna give it first strike? Yeah, okay. Well, then I definitely can't block. Yep. Well, we do have Trick Shot, which we can eventually use to kill it. Not blocking. I want to get in for a bunch of damage here if I can. Taii Wakeen is interesting, but I think Holy Cow is probably better. The thing is, I want to saddle this immediately. So let's play Holy Cow. Scry, I don't think I want the land. Yep. Let's... I said crew, but you know what I mean. Saddle. Oh, that's going to be really awkward if I don't draw a land. Maybe I should have taken the land. I don't have that many 5s, though. I don't know. I mean, I get to saddle again, so we'll see. Or maybe I won't, and then it's going to be really brutal. Huh. I mean, we hit really hard that turn, and we gained some life for the race. We can still go, if we don't draw land, we can still go Taii Wakeen into Demonic Ruckus next turn. Like I said, Demonic Ruckus on the Gila Courser is really, really nice. That gives us basically 3 evasive creatures in play. We have a 5/3 Menace creature, a Roadrunner, which I can use mana to make it unblockable, basically, and then the Holy Cow. Alright, they're killing the Courser. Oh, Ariat's Lullaby was incredible. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Okay, yeah, that was really, really good. Alright, we need a land. Okay, we hit the land. That's very good. Because now we get to play the Sterling Supplier. Put a counter on Holy Cow. Do I want to attack with the Roadrunner? Then if they like... No, I'm just going to attack with the Flyer. I have lethal in the air, and I want to chump with the Resilient Roadrunner. So this kind of forces them to have a removal spell. If they don't have a removal spell or a Flyer, or a way to gain life, there's a lot of ifs. I can chump with the Resilient Roadrunner, play Demonic Ruckus on my Flyer for the last point of damage. Alternatively, I could have played Trick Shot, but then I would just not be casting the Sterling Supplier. And because of the Gila Courser, like, this is the turn I need to play this. So that ended up working out. Their deck, I mean, green-white is just good. I mean, they have, you know, just Miriam, Trained Airings, premium 2s, good combat tricks. It's really where you want to be. But just green is heavily contested right now. My last few videos, red, white, black, red, it's just, you just draft what's available, right? You just draft what's open, or you try your best. That's all you can do. And if everybody's drafting green, then it's still not necessarily where you want to be. So now I can give this unblockable. And I have 3 ways to attack? They can't kill me off of 6. Alright. So we're at 4. If they kill one of my flyers... No, if they kill my flyer, I'm kind of in trouble. Oh my gosh. Oh, what do you have? 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 They could have Steer Clear, right? They could have Steer Clear. I can attack with everything and just see what happens. Gotta think here. This is a very, very big turn. If they Steer Clear and I try to go for the Ruckus, I lose. Oh, this is brutal. Alright, let's go for the Demonic Ruckus here. Because that doesn't die to Steer Clear. And I just attack with the Flyers. And then I still have 2 blockers. I really wanted to be able to cast Trick Shot, but... Oh. That's unfortunate. So now they can block my Flyer. Oh, Aven Interrupter! Alright, let's... What a close game. What a close game. I'm trying to like put some pressure on my opponent, but also just don't want to put myself dead on board. So we're at 4. Resilient Roadrunner is definitely chump blocking here, the Trained Airings. I want to keep the Taii Wakeen, I think, in play because this gives me outs to just drawing like a desert and killing my opponent. Or the The 2 damage card? We shall see. We shall see. Oh, man. Very, very tight one. But they have all spells in hand, so it's like, if they pass, they just have to have something, and it just makes things so difficult for us. I mean, there's no shot they saddle, right? Wow, they saddled? I don't think there's a spell that gives trample. Okay. What do you have? Cactarantula? Does that do it? Oh, another reach creature. Okay. 2 mana. If we draw a land... Whew. Come on. Okay. What about that? What does that do? Oh my gosh. Okay, okay. I mean, I just gotta fire it off, right? They could have take up the shield. They could. There's not much we can do against that. I think they have take up the shield. They have all spells in hand. I mean, I could have gone Ruckus, Demonic Ruckus here, but if I attack with everything, they can block my 2 flyers, and I don't have enough to kill them. So I'm just kind of going for it here. And if they have a steer clear, they have a steer clear. And we'll see what happens. I'm surprised they went for went with this though. Oh, Getaway Glamour. Getaway Glamour. Yeah. Getaway Glamour. They could have blinked their creature, but probably that's not what they want to do. I mean, what do I... They can blink this. I mean, I just feel like I gotta go for whatever. I'm just going for it. I think they have Getaway Glamour, but it's fine. We had a good run. We had a good run. They had some really good tricks, and it was, yeah. Wait, actually, no, we're not dead. What am I saying? What am I saying? I can, it still comes back into play. Right. I can block the Trained Airings. They need to find another way to get this out of the way. Okay. All right. Yeah, but no, I thought, given that the Getaway Glamour puts my creature back into play, I think that was what I was supposed to do. But they got us. They got us. Trained Airings got really, really big. So ultimately, we fell a little bit short. Didn't quite get the trophy, but I'm just still going to say this deck was... Oh no, what did I do? Why did I do that? This deck was super, super fun. Super, super fun. We had the double Taii Wakeen, and we fireballed our opponents out. We had an okay curve, but we just really tried to build our deck around it, and it ended up paying off. And we finally got to draft red-white, and the Outlaw's Merriment enchantment was also incredible, and still just doing really well. So with 6 and 3, where does that put us? Oh yes, rank 69. Good job. Good job. So that was a good run. Nice and successful. We moved up about, what, 12 or 13 ranks? No, we were 87. So we moved up 18 ranks, went 6 and 3 with, you know, not one of the stronger archetypes, but hey, we haven't been the strongest archetypes the last few drafts. We were black-red a few times. Now we're red-white, and still getting it done. That's the important thing in this format. Reading signals is still important. Drafting a good curve, drafting interaction, all that stuff is still relevant. You're still going to lose to rares. That's going to happen. But hey, just know that you will get the good rares just as often as your opponents. And now we are 6 and 3 and rank number 69. So getting one step closer to rank 1. But this was a ton of fun. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Feel free to hit the like or subscribe button for more daily videos just like this. If you've enjoyed this content and wanted to support the channel in another way, I do have a Patreon channel. The link to the Patreon is in the description below. Once again, shout out to all the current patrons. Really do appreciate your support. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.